What is the cost of autonomy, and how far would one go for political integration? These are profound questions that have shaped and continue to shape the course of human history. Autonomy, the state of self-governance, and political integration, the merging of differing political entities, are concepts that have been at the heart of many revolutions. Take, for instance, the American Revolution. Here we find ordinary people, unfamiliar with the ideological theories of the day, yet driven by a deep, visceral understanding of their rights. Rights they felt were deliberately violated by the British. They yearned for local autonomy, fair treatment, and a government that was pleasing to the people. Above all, they detested the dictatorship they saw emerging when the British Army came to Boston, punishing the Bostonians and violating what they perceived as their human rights. Ordinary people driven by a desire for autonomy and a need for political integration took a stand, becoming rebels against Britain. Let's delve into their story. What turns ordinary citizens into rebels? What ignites that spark of resistance? The answer lies in the story of common people who, despite being unfamiliar with the complex political theories of their time, held a deep-seated belief in their rights. They perceived these rights, local autonomy, fair treatment, and a government pleasing to the people, to be deliberately violated by the British Crown. When the British Army marched into Boston intent on punishing the Bostonians, it was seen as a blatant display of dictatorship. The invasion of their homes, the violation of their rights, struck a chord deep within the hearts of the Bostonians. It was a call to arms, a rallying cry that resonated throughout the colonies. This perceived affront to their liberties fueled a resentment that simmered beneath the surface, a resentment that would soon ignite the flame of rebellion. Their human rights violated, their homes invaded, these ordinary citizens were pushed to the brink, and they fought back. The struggle for autonomy and political integration was more than just a fight against foreign rule. It was a battle for their rights. The rebels, ordinary individuals stirred to action, championed causes that still resonate today: local autonomy, fair treatment, and a government that truly represents the people. They were not scholars of ideology, but they had a profound understanding of what they deserved as human beings. They recognized the heavy hand of dictatorship in the arrival of the British Army in Boston, an act intended to chastise and control. This only served to stoke the burning resentment, transforming it into a demand for justice, a demand for revenge. Yet, in this struggle, they were not alone. They bore a conviction, a faith that extended beyond the temporal. They believed that God was on their side. Fueled by a belief in their rights and a faith that God was on their side, these rebels made their stand. Their struggle for autonomy and political integration has left an indelible mark on history. This tale of ordinary individuals transforming into rebels, driven by a fierce yearning for local autonomy, fair treatment, and a pleasing government, has been etched into the annals of time. They were not scholars of ideology, but they understood rights, and they knew when those rights were being trampled upon. When the British Army marched into Boston to punish its citizens, it was seen not as an act of authority but as a blatant dictatorship. This sparked a fire, a burning resentment that demanded revenge. It was more than a fight against Britain. It was a fight for their homes, their future, their rights, and what a legacy they left. Their struggle resonates even today, echoing in our ongoing battles for autonomy and political integration. Their fight was for more than just autonomy and political integration. It was a fight for their rights, their homes, their future, and it's a fight that continues to resonate today.